What's up, guys? I hope everybody's doing good today. So today on this video I want to talk about a poor mentality versus a success mentality. All right, if you want to be successful in life, if you really want to be successful in life, you have to have a success mentality. A poor mentality won't get you the success you want. A poor mentality won't get you the goals you want to achieve, right? So you have to get rid of that poor mentality, because so many people have a poor mindset and they think they can have a wealthy lifestyle. It's impossible. Everything has to correlate. Everything has to be in line. Everything has to be aligned. For you to have a wealthy or rich lifestyle, you have to have a success mentality, right? And that is possible. It's easy if you are able to master the small steps, right? Able to learn, open to learning, open to being told, open to advices and teachings, right? It's possible. Don't be arrogant. Don't think you know it all, because people who think they know it all, they absolutely know nothing, right? So take advice from the right people. The people you want to be like, take advice from them. If you want to be a musician, listen to musicians. What they say, how they say it, why they say what they say, why they do what they do. If you want to be an entrepreneur, a business person, listen to people who are into business. Don't listen to people who are in music. If you want to be an entrepreneur, follow the people you want to be like, and you will be like them. They've left the blueprint for you to follow, right? So use that blueprint as well, with your own, right, with your own capabilities, your own skills, and your own way of articulating certain things. But the blueprint is there, right? So let's get into the first points of a poor mentality versus a success mentality. Someone who has a poor mentality, right, they miss the old days, because the old days were a place where they were comfortable, a place where they didn't have to do much when coming to their lives. They didn't have to go out there and hustle and grind. They miss the old days. They want to be comfortable, they want to be lazy, they want to be complacent, they want to complain, right? But somebody who has a success mindset, somebody who has a success mentality, they think long term. They think about having a family, they think about investments, they just think long term. But somebody who thinks short term, in a sense of missing the old days, is not someone who wants to be successful. Do you get what I mean, guys? So if you are thinking about the old days, right, for you to become successful, or for you to be a success, right, you need to come from somewhere. You need to come from somewhere. Those days you were lazy, those days you were comfortable, those days you were not motivated, you were not disciplined. So people with a poor mentality miss those days. They want to stay in those old days. But people who have a success mentality want to move away from those days. They want to create days in which they are disciplined, they are motivated, they can make money, they can make something for themselves, even for the future, even for the generations to come. Those are people who have a success mentality. So you need to get rid of those thoughts of you missing the old days, because we don't want people who are successful today to go back to the old days. Days where you were not disciplined, days where you didn't want to work because you didn't feel like it, you were tired. When people were against you, you gave up. We don't want people to go back to those days. So those days are long gone. Now we have to maintain the success we have, continue with the success we have, inspire other people around us, motivate other people around us, teach them that it's possible. That's the goal. Teach them that it's possible. The second one is that people with a poor mentality, most of the time have this sense of not wanting to miss things out, which is FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. They don't want to miss out on parties. They don't want to miss out on smoking, alcohol. They just don't want to miss out on entertainment. They want to always find themselves in a space where they're entertained. But someone who has a success mindset, right, they learn from their mistakes. They learn that they can't be focusing on things that won't make them successful, things that are irrelevant, things that are unnecessary to be involved in their lives. Right? If you want to be successful, you can't be hanging around with people who are smoking daily, drinking daily, sleeping around, doing drugs, looking for the next gig, looking for the next party, looking for the next club to be entertained. You can't be doing that. What you need to be focusing on is your grind, your daily grind. What you need to be focusing on is yourself, your dreams, your goals, your ambition, your vision, your mission, what God has put in you. That is what you need to be focusing on. So people with a success mentality don't have the fear of missing out on nothing. The only thing that they have fear on missing out is opportunity. Opportunity, because opportunity gets you where you want to be. Opportunity opens doors for you. And the third one is that people with a poor mentality, they say that being rich is evil. And somebody who has a success mentality helps the people around him or her to be successful. People who make so much money are sometimes devalued by society. I don't know why. Just because you don't have the money that person has doesn't mean that now you have to devalue that person. Doesn't mean that you have to talk bad about that person. That person woke up every morning to chase his goals, to chase his dream. So why do you have to devalue what he has put in? Why? Society will make you to think that somebody who's rich is evil because they don't want to feel, because they themselves don't want to feel uncomfortable by the success you have, by the money you have. They want to feel comfortable where they are. So they will talk bad about you, they'll criticize you, they will hate on you because they know that once you become successful, once you have a certain level of status, once you have a certain level of wealth, you can help the people around you. People will respect you even more. You will start getting recognition, you'll start being impactful to the nation, to the world. They just become jealous. So don't have that mentality that being rich is evil. It's not. What's evil is the love of money. Don't love money to a point where you can do anything for money. That's evil, guys. That's evil. What you need to be doing is focusing on what you want to do, and the money will come. The money will come. Once you focus on the money too much, you get lost. Right? You get lost in the process. So put the money as the end goal. Right? Put the money as the end goal, but focus on the plan, focus on the mission and the vision. And another one, guys, and another point is that people with a poor mindset, they complain a lot. They complain a lot. When people with a success mentality do the opposite, right? People who complain annoy me because how can you be successful if all you do is complain? If all you do is want to be lazy, if all you do is going to tell people that I don't want to do this because I don't feel like it. How do you think you're going to be successful if that's all you do? People who are successful today never complain. They never complain, they never cry, they never quit, they never fold. Whenever they lose, that's a lesson for them. That's actually a W for them because they can learn something from their losses. They can learn something from their lessons and also teach the other people to not go about that route, but to take another one. So if you are complaining, that means you have a poor mentality. That means you have a poor mentality. So you need to get out of that poor mentality of you complaining. Because if you complain consistently and constantly and daily, you become a negative person. Trust me, you become a negative person and people are going to feed off that energy. And now you're going to start making other people lazy. Your circle of friends are going to be lazy. Your circle of friends are going to be tired. Your circle of friends are going to be nursing their feelings. Your circle of friends are going to be complaining consistently. And then you end up not going anywhere. You end up being useless people, worthless people, valueless people, because all you do is complain. When you have to go to work, when you have to start a business, when you have to go to the gym, you complain. It's too hard. It's too difficult. It's too tiring. But all you talk about is wanting to be successful. Who are you trying to fool? The only person you're fooling is yourself. The only person you're fooling is yourself. People are always talking about encouragement, right? But their walk isn't aligned with their talk. It's not. It's the total opposite. You tell people that this is what you want to become, but your walk is different. Your actions are different. Successful people, they talk about what they want to do, then they go out there, execute upon what they said. That's what successful people do. They walk the walk. They talk the talk. That's what they do. Don't complain, guys. Don't complain. Don't complain, because once you complain, you are actually allowing negativity into your life. You are allowing your life to be slow, to delay, and to not be where it's supposed to be. Because all you do is allowing negativity into your life. And the last one, guys, is that people with a poor mentality don't like to learn. But people with a success mentality always like to learn. They are always on to the next thing, next subject, next topic. They want to learn more and more. That is why they become knowledgeable about what's going on around the world. They become wise about what's going on around the world. It could be about anything, guys. It could be about stocks. It could be about the market. It could be about life in general. It could be about the society, the matrix. It could be about the government. It could be about anything, guys. But people with a poor mentality, all they want to do is be on social media, scroll through social media, feed themselves with poor content. That is what they want to do. Read magazines. But all you talk about is success, guys. How is that possible? When you talk about success, but your actions aren't speaking success. You need to feed yourself with the right content. You need to feed yourself with the right books. Start learning. It could be about anything that will push you towards your dream, push you towards your goals. Things that are aligned to your vision, things that are aligned to your mission. Associate yourself with people you can learn from, not people who can take from you, suck you dry. When they're done sucking you dry, they move on to the next because they never cared about you in the first place. They never cared about you. So stop having that poor mentality of you not wanting to learn about anything, and start having a success mentality. Read books, read the Bible, read novels, read self-help books, read something. Feed yourself with something. If while reading is not your thing, right, go on to YouTube. Find people who can teach you about certain things that you want to learn, certain things you want to get into and become the success you want to become. It's all around you, guys. It's just you finding the right things to do. It's just you opening your mind, unlocking your mind, and telling yourself that if I want to do this, if I want to accomplish this, I have to go out there and execute. Guys, it's 2023. We need to start waking up. We need to start having that success mentality, because we want to make money. We want to be rich. We want to be wealthy. We want to create generational wealth. We want to create an impact. We want to be influential. That's what we want to become in 2023. We cannot become that if we have a poor mentality, because a poor mentality equals a poor lifestyle. But a success mentality equals a rich lifestyle, a wealthy lifestyle. What time is it, guys? It's game time. Woo, let's go.